Your dad's
Everybody's
name.
yelling anything they want as loud as they
Your
want.
dog's name.
So I'm going to yell something. Buddy Hackett!
No more yelling during this, so we do want you to...
And now it's on with the show. This is it.
You need to dance!
I was part of the audience watching Ellen work her magic. Then she became my guest after the show for a sit-down interview.
You know, there's always stuff to give, you know, and I mean, that's sort of what I feel we're all here to do is how do you wake up every day and go, how can I help somebody today? How do I make somebody feel good?
Can I tell you there was at one point in your program that I did not feel good.
Okay.
I came out and danced.
Uh-huh. You didn't feel good?
I came down feeling pretty good, but then I walked up, I wouldn't make eye contact with anyone.
Oh, yeah?
I was like a dead man walking.
Yeah?
I went down, I kind of did a couple things, and then I just walked up and wouldn't talk to anyone. And
I didn't see that. Can we run that? No. Let's...
Now, you're going to try to make me feel better.
Of course you should
but you
feel.
can't.
How did you feel? How did you feel doing that?
Well,
Doesn't
I felt
it feel
loose
good?
and raw for a minute. And then all of a sudden, I looked at the screen and caught myself, and I looked like Gumby.
Yeah.
Dressed in black and white.
Uh-huh. Well, and, try not to judge yourself like that. Try to pay attention to how you feel when you dance and not how you look.
I was in the moment, and now I can't get that moment out of my head.
Yeah, right. And now we will play it over and over again. I'm just getting over a cold, so I didn't want to... Now it's wet. Now you can't wash my hand yet. I mean, you don't want to wash my hand anyway. But
Okay, great.
we'll shake at the end
Okay,
when this dries.
when you're dry.
Yeah, let's do this. Will this be distracting?
Not to me. It smells like I'm in a sauna, though.
Does it?
Kind of a sterile sauna.
Yeah, well, that's the
Which
kind...
is the only kind to be
you
in.
want to be in, is a sterile sauna.
If you're with other people.
Yeah, sure.
Which hasn't happened in a while.
No.
Hi.
Hi.
Hi, Ellen.
I like this, where it's going already.
I'm here because the people of Indiana and throughout the world are just absolutely in love with you.
Oh, well, thank those people.
Yeah.
Thank you.
And now I'm here to find out if you're actually that wonderful in person, and already through all the energy in this room and everything I've gone through, I'm confident that you are. But I want to ask you, have you ever had just a bad day while you're taping your program?
No. No, not when I'm taping a program, but I mean, yeah, I have bad days.
How do you show it? Does your eye like quiver? Do you stick your tongue out?
You know, it just depends. You know, life is sometimes frustrating, and I am trying, like everybody, to be a better person than I was yesterday, and I'm trying to deal with however I get frustrated. But I mean, here I never have a bad day. If I don't feel well, it's hard, because if I don't feel well, my energy isn't the same, and it's frustrating to me because I'm always up, and I love having this energy, and I like to match this energy. I mean, there's more to them than me, so I want to match. I don't ever want them to feel like they have more energy than me, so I want them to feel my energy because I feel theirs, so that's frustrating when I don't feel well.
What you make everyone feel so important, and whether they're in the live audience or viewing through the television, like most of us have done, and you're a giver, Ellen. I mean, you give so many things away, and aren't you worried at some point that you're just going to run out of things to give these nice people? And there they are. They're sitting there and they want something. And
and I'll give it to them too. I will.
You get that call like at midnight, and then all of a sudden you have to bake 300 brownies.
Yeah, I'll have someone bake them. I don't know how, they wouldn't want anything that I bake. But
even better.
You know, there's always stuff to give, you know, and I mean, that's sort of what I feel we're all here to do is how do you wake up every day and go, how can I help somebody today? How do I make somebody feel good?
Can I tell you, there was at one point in your program that I did not feel good.
Okay.
I came out and danced.
You didn't feel good?
I came down feeling pretty good, but then I walked up, I wouldn't make eye contact with anyone.
Oh, yeah?
I was like a dead man walking.
Yeah?
I went down, I kind of did a couple things, and then I just walked up and wouldn't talk to anyone. And
I didn't see that. Can we run that? No.
Now, you're going to try to make me feel better.
Of course you should
but you can't.
How did you feel? How did you feel doing that?
Well,
Doesn't
I felt
it feel
loose
good?
and raw for a minute. And then all of a sudden, I looked at the screen and caught myself, and I looked like Gumby.
Yeah.
Dressed in black and white.
Well,
and,
try not to judge yourself like that. Try to pay attention to how you feel when you dance and not how you look.
I was in the moment, and now I can't get that moment out of my head.
Yeah, right. And now we will play it over and over again. Yeah.
Well, when they see it in Indianapolis, everything bad you say about your dancing, and you shouldn't because you dance very well, they will be comparing you to me. That you're going to be way up here.
Good. That's what I do. That's how I do it.
Hey, I brought you gifts. Can I give you something? And actually, some are just thank yous.
Okay.
Okay, this is the WTHR Sunrise Cookbook that you were a wonderful participant in. Now, Ellen, some people just kind of phoned in their recipes, but you actually gave a phone number.
Oh.
But anyway, this Sunrise Cookbook that you were a proud part of, and maybe this is the first time you're hearing about this.
Yes, it is.
That's you there.
Yeah, that is my picture, and that's my signature.
It is. And we raised $150,000 over that for the United Christmas Service from Indianapolis.
Oh,
so
I remember
on a very
it
serious
now.
note, yes.
Yeah.
Because somebody called probably and said, Ellen,
this is
your
for a
recipe
worthy
raised
cause.
a lot of money.
Oh,
so
good.
on behalf of all my friends back at WTHR and myself, thank you very much
You're welcome.
for your
I'm
participation.
glad that y'all made the money.
And also, yes. And also, we would like you to come to Indianapolis. My friends at the Indianapolis Motor Speedway, Tony and Laura George, were good enough to write you an invitation that I can't put back together to the Indianapolis 500 that will be the 25th of May. You will be a guest, yourself and a friend, in the Holman George Suite, which is in the pagoda right in the straightaway, and you can watch the race like...
watch. I thought you were going to ask me to be in it. You want, okay, make a phone call.
It'll only take a minute.
Yeah, right.
I mean, they really want you there.
Yeah, I like to drive fast, so...
Well, Indy cars are not those things you can just get in and drive fast.
Yeah, I've been in one of those cars. I drove one at a track here. I went to one of those race cars.
Well, you will get an opportunity to ride in a two-seater to go 220 miles an hour, and I'd like to show you what that's like, if I could. Okay?
Yes. No, I've done it.
Okay, because I've done that too.
Yeah.
Okay, well, then tell me if your experience was this. You're in there, and then you're going down the straightaway, first turn, then you straighten out, second turn, and then the back stretch, and then the third turn, and then the fourth turn. So it's that's a heck of a lot of fun. You'll want to do it again.
And it's more slanted than
you'd ever know.
Yeah, no, it's great.
And you could be a part of the 500 Festival Parade, and there's so many things.
You know what? You wanted to, but you weren't. You were trying to ignore
I thought what you put on your hands would kill it before I'd have to.
Yeah. That's why it went to you, because I have the hand stuff on now.
Well, Ellen, you're just as wonderful in person as everyone thought you would be. And so on behalf of everyone back at WTHR and certainly Indianapolis, Indiana, thank you very much.
And if I can, by all means, I will be there. That would be fantastic.
Would you do that? And the other thing that I did not bring you, but I pledged to you, if you come to Indianapolis, you and I will go out and get nachos and have beer.
All right. Well, thank you. We pleasure.
Thank you.
Yeah,
all right.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
This is great.
Never mind about that.
All right. We'll call.